I might two-step to the right, to the right, to the left. I got real niggas in here. Everybody put your fingers in the air. I might two-step to the right, to the right, to the left. I got real niggas in here. Everybody put your fingers in the air. I'm a California nigga, I'm amazing, I'm blazing, it's crazy. Some niggas really hate them, can't bait them or fade them. The focus kinda crazy, the grind is never lazy. Nigga, what you say? I'm a California nigga, I'm amazing, I'm blazing, it's crazy. Some niggas really hate them, can't bait them or fade them. The focus kinda crazy, the grind is never lazy. Nigga, really want it
crazy, the grind is never lazy. Nigga, crazy, the grind is never lazy. Nigga.
I don't want to have to motivate you to get in the gym in the first place.
If you're lazy, man, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. You're going to make me feel dumber.
The people that I've always had issues or problems with are the people that don't demand excellence from themselves.
So you heard the saying that you're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Have you looked around lately? Do you feel like you're surrounded by growth? Or stuck in the same cycle, same room, same couch, same parties, same conversations? Another week gone, nothing to show for it. It's not a phase. It's a pattern that you put yourself into, and the patterns do shape your future. But the truth is, you're not stuck. You're not a victim of your surroundings. You're not a product of your environment. You just need to get into the right rooms, around the right people who challenge you, push you, and refuse to let you stay the same.
The focus kinda crazy, the grind is never lazy, nigga. Really one of them ones, I had to double the funds. I'm trying to find some peace, but want my peace, I'm trying to get some. You niggas ain't telling me none, I made it up out of the slums. When did I grab me a gun? Cause all of these blocks get this fun. For what? For real though. I'm just out here stepping like a steel toe.
All right, so let's talk about a few things you can do to identify if your circle is actually holding you back, right? So once you understand that you're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time around, and you start to look at your circle and you narrow down who it is that you actually spend the most time with, how do you identify if they're holding you back? One thing will be through your conversations. If they're consistently talking about other people and what those people do, and these are people who are not in the room, that's an issue. So that's going to be one huge key that your circle may be holding you back. Another thing will be if you get to the point to where you're interested in investments, you're looking at portfolios, you're looking at a new health routine, you're looking into real estate, whatever it might be, right? Starting a business. And every time that you bring that topic up, your crew, your circle, either make some kind of remark, joke, or they just don't understand and they can't have an intelligent conversation with you about those topics. All right. So in the world of finance, and not just everyday finance, but generational wealth building tools, real estate, investing, when it comes to fitness, just not basic working out, right? So full routine, morning routines, what you eat, macros, micros, all of those kind of things. If they can't hold a conversation with you and bring value, then your circle is holding you back. All right, so you ask, how do you upgrade your environment? Well, the first thing you need to do is make sure that you are actually on this path and you're actually doing what you need to do and putting the work in and getting started, right? So have you started the fitness journey? Have you started actually looking at your finances and thinking about how you can invest and how you can not live paycheck to paycheck? That's the first thing you need to do. Secondly, it hurts, but you have to rip the Band-Aid off. These people, you have to cut them off. It might just be for a time. You can tell them, just for this period where I'm at in my life, this moment where I'm at in my life, I just don't think that you and I are aligned on the same things. And for now, I just need some time to go work on myself. That's perfectly fine if you have to rip the Band-Aid off. Sometimes you have to be selfish in order for you to be selfless. I'll say it again. You have to go through a period of selfishness before you can be selfless. You can't be philanthropical if you don't have anything to give. All right, so how do you attract high value? So how do you build a new circle? How do you attract high value, high motivated, high status individuals? The first thing you need to do is you have to get out of your box. Yes, I say go away, tuck away, and work on yourself, but it doesn't mean you become a hermit. You have to go experience things. The main issue I see with most men, and I'm talking to men in this situation, is they structure their entertainment or their evenings or their nights out around pussy. You have to be able to go out and not chase the box. You have to go out and be able to network. You have to go out just to have a good dinner, just to have a nice time, just to see the decor and the aesthetics of a new restaurant without it being about if you're going to be able to get some ass that night. Once you're able to do that, you need to know what it is that you're actually looking for and where you want to be, right? So if you're a businessman and you're looking to start a business, put yourself in the rooms where businessmen are going to be. You just have to open yourself up to actually learn through conversation. Don't talk just to talk, learn through conversation. Be open to just receiving information. To people, you'd be surprised how many shoulders you rub. You're not chasing ass. All right. Put yourself into a nice restaurant, in a nice area. It might be a little pricey, but it's an investment you're making in yourself. It's an investment you're making into building your future circle. And it's going to take time, right? It takes time to get 5 multimillionaires at the age of an adult, right? To make new friends, to build a new circle. It takes time. Trust me, it is very well worth it in the end. And I'm not saying it means you have to cut off people you grew up with. I'm not saying that this is a tactic to get around rich people, because your version of success might be an artist, right? A painter, a ceramic artist, something like that. Go hang out in the arts district. Hang out around there. Hang out by ceramic shops and talk to these people. It's not about the money. It's just they are where you want to be. They've done what they need to do to reach that level. The smartest person is going to learn from someone else's mistakes and take someone else's advice who's already on that level. That's the quickest way to get there. It's just putting yourself around these environments, right? Carrying yourself like you belong there. So the best thing about the saying you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time around is the fact that you don't have to spend time around those 5 people if you don't want to. That group isn't advantageous towards you if it's not pushing your goals. You can pivot and you can build another group. This is the foundation to building the life you want. Being stuck and letting life happen versus pivoting and building your life. You look back at that after a year or two and you will be a completely different person. You'll feel different, you'll look different, and you'll see the abundance flowing in.
Focus kinda crazy, the grind is never lazy, nigga. Really one of them ones, I had to double the funds. I'm trying to find some peace, but want my peace, I'm trying to get some. You niggas ain't telling me none, I made it up out of the slums. When did I grab me a gun? Cause all of these blocks get this fun. For what? For real though. I'm just out here stepping like a steel toe.